time, Bears fans. Another edition of the Windy City Breeze. Unfortunately, the Bears take an L. I can get the post-game reaction out a little bit sooner here and with a little bit better lighting with Walter Payton looking over my shoulder because no after the whistle today. So appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us as always, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. This was tough. I mean, I thought that you played the 49ers tight the entire way. They lose 42-38. I thought that offensively you were able to go tit for tat with them. I mean, like, I don't leave this game feeling as if the Chicago Bears didn't belong on the football field, and that's a great place to start. Some of the small misses that you didn't take advantage of, I thought there were a couple of throws that Caleb Williams could have made, both on out routes. Now, there was pressure in his face. He's fading to the right. Chris Collinsworth pointed them out. But if those are passes that if he hits them going to his right, you're probably giving yourself 6 in at least one of those situations. I thought that there was a tough drop at the end there by Luther Burden. That just it took that time off of the clock. But for the most part, listen, you look like you belong tonight. You gave yourself an opportunity with the ball in your hand offensively, doing everything that you could. You finish out at the 4. I'm not sitting here going, woe is me, how the heck are we going to do this? I'm sitting here going, this Bears team is a team that looks like they 110% belong in the playoff conversation as a team that can go deep into the playoffs. Now, this defense, dog, listen, like that, we know that it can't be fixed. There's something you're going to have to address, but it's one of those things where I knew this was going to be a high-scoring affair, so I'm not going to be upset about it being a high-scoring affair, right? Do I want the defense to make some more stops? Yeah. I also want the Bears to take advantage of some of the ones they did. Listen, you knew that you needed to score 7, not 3. You get down the field, you put yourself in a tough spot where you end up taking 3 in the red zone in the second half of that game. That, to me, I think ends up being kind of the end-all, be-all, tough part that gives you this L because you put up 3 instead of 7. They went down and they put up 7 on you. You knew you needed touchdowns. I understand taking the points right there. I'm not upset at Ben Johnson for going that route. I mean, you give yourself a lead. You give yourself an opportunity to win the game at the end by doing it. But I do wonder if that's kind of the thing where we saw you be aggressive earlier in the game on 4th down situations and stuff like that. Did you want to be maybe a little bit more aggressive on that spot there? But bottom line, you look like a team that belonged. You look like a team that had a quarterback that belonged on the field today and was able to go bar for bar with Brock Purdy, who absolutely had himself a day. Tough day to me from Austin Booker. Tough day to me from Tremaine Edmonds. Tough day for me from Montez Sweat. I thought the defense as a whole really struggled. Deshaun Wright kind of got picked apart there. No, he was banged up. And listen, these guys are dealing with sickness. They, like that is a part of the conversation as well, right? They were down DJ Moore possibly coming into this game, down Darnell Wright coming into this game, almost said Darnell Mooney. You end up missing Olamide Zaccheaus coming into this game, but you get young guys that are stepping up. Colston Loveland had a phenomenal game. Luther Burden, outside of the drop, has a massive game for you in this one. Like, there was so much to me that I looked at with the young guys that you had on the team, and you felt really good about guys being able to go out there and step up. Like, that's good to see. And listen, do I think that the 49ers defense is the end-all, be-all? No. And that's why you put up 38 points on them. But I do think that it says that you know how to match the energy that the game brings. And however that game goes, the Bears are going to be able to go out there and fight. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be down there talking with you guys as well. Defensively, it's rough, bro. Like, I mean, I don't have really a bad word to say offensively. A couple of missed throws, right? Couple throws that Caleb Williams 100% wants back that might end up winning you the game. But when your offense puts up 38 points, we're shifting all attention to what this defense is doing. I think you might need to be looking at some pieces to possibly help this defensive line. The name is escaping me right now, but of course, right, or Matthew Judon, right? Like, at this point, the juice might be worth the squeeze just to get any kind of juice on this defensive line. I mean, it's abysmal. Got manhandled the entire day. Got pretty much pushed around the entire day. When Ben Johnson watches that sideline view, I think you're going to see a defensive line that was consistently going the wrong direction. The 49ers did an excellent job getting numbers on their side almost every single time they wanted Christian McCaffrey to run the football. He has a massive day. You saw how he was able to ball out today. Like, there was just a lot of things where defensively you had no answers, and consistently you had no answers. Tremaine Edmonds and Montez Sweat both end up biting on the RPO. Now all of a sudden you've got Brock Purdy running the football in. Like, those are the things to me that it's going to be tough to see this team go out there and find a way to clean it up. It's one of the things that I almost don't expect to see this season. And so you're going to have games like this where you can go out there offensively and overcome. I think that's the part for me that still has me feeling good, that still has me feeling like this team has a long playoff run coming in them. Because, like, when you talk about having to go out there and go bar for bar, we need to put up offense, we need to score points today. They're able to do that. You may need to do that versus a Matthew Stafford-led Rams if that's the team that you get. If you need to go out there and run the football and be competent, we've seen that they can do that. If you need to be able to go out there and utilize the emergence of these young guys on the offensive side, they've been able to do that. So I feel really good about what the Bears can do in a playoff scenario. I feel really good about this Bears team moving forward. I think the part that sucks, though, is that it just truly seems like you don't have an answer. And today, I got a lot of questions with the Dennis Allen scheme and how he was trying to figure out Brock Purdy. But if you can't get pressure with 4, there's nothing you can do. You couldn't blitz Purdy to try and put more pressure on him because they were able to get some easy passes over the top with that, right? You couldn't play back on him because he was picking you apart underneath with guys like Kyle Juszczyk. You know what I mean? Like, Jake Tonjes was cooking us early in this game. So, like, those are the moments where I look at, this defense and I'm like, it is truly a boom or bust scenario, but at least you've got an offense that can go to war in a boom or bust scenario. So, very excited to see what this team is going to continue to do, how they're going to continue to improve, what's going to be the next step here. Unfortunately, it doesn't work today. I love how Yurko said it to start off the postgame show on ESPN 1000. He said, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. That truly is what happened in this game. You live by those last-minute plays. Sometimes you're going to die by it. And this has only been the second time that we have seen the Bears go out there and die by the sword this season. The Packer game and this game here where it came down to a last-minute play and you weren't able to pull it off. I thought on that last play of the game, there's a quick second in there where, if he fires that football to Cole Kmet, gives him a high back 5 throw, maybe that's the better throw than the one you end up making underneath the Luther or to Jade Walker. But you had an opportunity. You had a chance. It didn't work out. Sometimes that's football. You're an 11-5 football team, and you're a football team that, to me, looks like they are ready for a playoff run here in the first year of this. I know a lot of people are going to look at the defense and say this is the worst thing that we've ever seen, but we've also seen a defense that has stepped up versus offenses. Like, listen, the 49ers are coming in. We made them do something they haven't done in the entire month of December. We made them punt. That was good to see. Like, there are good moments here. But as far as the big plays, as far as shutting them down, I feel like the Bears missed every single time on that. And so I'm not absolving the defense of anything, but it did feel like there were these couple moments or these couple of stops where if the Bears are able to take advantage of it a little bit more offensively, you find a way to win this game. At the end of the day, you need to figure some things out. For sure, you're not able to get pressure with 4. You're not able to get pressure with 5. It's been a consistent conversation on this defensive line. You tried to address that by adding Shamar Turner, by adding Grady Jarrett, by adding Dio Adangbo. You weren't able to address it in that manner. So we'll see what ends up happening. But at the end of the day, I don't want to say this feels like a moral victory, but it did show me that no matter the game you can go into, that Caleb Williams, how he played today, phenomenal game to me from Caleb. He gives you a chance to win. Ben Johnson, he's going toe for toe with Kyle Shanahan. He gives you a chance. You had a chance. Didn't go your way. Let's hope that next week gets better. I will be on the air from probably about 12:30 to 2:30 in the morning. So tune in with us on ESPN Chicago if you're a sycophant like me, and we'll be watching this game the entire, reacting to this game the entire night. And probably no morning breeze tomorrow because I will be on the air till 2:30 in the morning. So stay safe out there, Chicago. Bed down. One love. Peace.